Have you ever heard of a fish oil bioprint? I know that sounds crazy, but new technology is available for fish oil that can identify the exact species of fish and where the fish is caught. Big deal, you say? Well, it is kind of a big deal because small fish like anchovies contain EPA and DHA without the PCBs and metals that larger fish contain. One of the world's richest sources of anchovies is off the coast of Chile in Peru. These pristine waters don't have the plastics, metals, or chemicals that end up in the tissues of other fish. Anchovies range in size from 12 to 15 inches and have a 12 to 16 month lifespan. This means that they reproduce rapidly and can be monitored to assure that they're not over-harvested. Right now, Greenpeace is putting krill harvesting at the center of the sustainability controversy. Accountability and environmental sustainability are a major plus for the millennial generation. All Biotics fish oil is now certified by the independent laboratory Orivo, verifying the fish oils used in Biotics products come from anchovies harvested off the coast of Chile. Check it out, the Orivo certification number. Patients can go to Orivo's website, type in the number on the bottle they just purchased from you, and see where the fish was caught and exactly what kind of fish is in their bottle. I listened to a podcast by the Wall Street Journal on fish, and one fish expert said up to 1 out of 5 fish are misrepresented in the marketplace. I also just learned fish oil from China and Morocco is being blended with the cleaner Chilean fish in the huge Norway facilities where it's processed into a concentrate. We've talked about how the processing plant Biotics uses to concentrate its fish oil is literally on the shores where fishermen bring in their daily catch. This allows Biotics to give you the freshest and shortest catch to capsule time in the industry, which extends expiration time to 3 years. This bioprinting accountability is one more example of how you can provide the best products for your patients. Knowing this information gives your patients one more reason to buy from you instead of a big box store. By the way, I met the technical consultant from the raw material supplier, and he shared with us how they test for 400 different toxins in their oil, and the refining process is so sophisticated that they've reduced the lower limits for allowable toxins for the 3rd time. Although the Biotics oil is in a dark capsule to protect it from light, the oil is completely clear. Consider asking your patients to bring in their current fish oil or any other oils they're taking and crack open a Biotics capsule to compare taste. Rancid oil is slightly bitter and it burns the back of your throat. In other words, it tastes nasty. Oils from Biotics Research Corporation will taste oily, but never rancid. Did you know that the major pharmaceutical oils are ethyl esters? According to a review of evidence reported in the journal Progress in Lipid Research, bioavailability seems to be lowest for ethyl ester forms. Other studies confirm that the triglyceride form is more efficiently digested and 70% more absorbable than the ethyl ester form. So not only is Biotics oil 1/3 the cost of pharmaceutical oil, it's more bioavailable. And when it comes to raw material fingerprinting or bioprinting, Biotics has been using sophisticated forms of technology looking for toxins, confirming validity of the agent tested, and establishing biological activity for over 20 years. You can see a link to the right for more information on Biotics bioprinting. They assess for heavy metals, bacterial and fungal toxins, and precise identification of materials. But perhaps just as important as purity is how they assess biological activity of raw materials in their in-house phytochemistry lab. If the plant extract is not bioavailable as a raw material, further processing and encapsulation will not magically make it biologically active for the body. And Biotics goes a step further. Knowing that some botanicals need aggressive, even toxic solvents to concentrate and standardize a botanical compound, Biotics makes sure toxic solvents are not present in the end product. Nobody in the industry monitors raw materials to that extent. This depth of quality control is not required by any government or industry agency. It's just the right thing to do. I encourage you to take a look at the links to the right with your staff. Some of it may seem a little technical at first, but the end result is your staff will be able to answer many of the questions patients have about nutrients. These are exciting times, and it feels good to offer top quality supplements for your clients, knowing that they are clean, concentrated, and biologically active. And it's important to tell your patients why you recommend high quality supplements like those at Biotics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.